All right, so get this. We've got LeBron James and his son Bronny. They just won an NBA game together.
Wow.
I know, right?
Yeah.
We're going to be diving into this post-game interview they did, and let me tell you, it is packed with emotion. And
Oh, I bet.
it's not just a feel-good sports story. This is about family and dedication and what it takes to achieve your dreams.
I'm ready.
So LeBron talks about how their win came down to attention to detail. He really emphasizes how meticulously they planned for this game.
You know, that phrase, attention to detail, it might seem simple,
Right.
but it speaks volumes about the dedication it takes to play at that level, right? Think about it, countless hours of practice and film study and communication, constant strategizing. And it's not just basketball. This principle applies to any field.
Oh, for sure.
Surgeons prepping for an operation, musicians mastering a difficult piece,
Yeah.
entrepreneurs launching a new venture.
Hey, that focus.
That unwavering focus on every little detail, that's often the difference between good and great.
Yeah, and I love how LeBron, he doesn't take all the credit for the win.
Right.
He acknowledges the team's effort.
He understands that success is rarely a solo act.
Yeah.
It's a collective effort, a symphony of individual talents working in harmony.
Now let's talk about Bronny for a second. Can you imagine the pressure of sharing the court with your dad, who happens to be
Oh my God.
an NBA
I
legend,
can't even imagine.
but he handled it like a pro?
He did.
And did you see that highlight where he scores right after LeBron checks in for the first time?
Talk about a storybook moment.
Yeah.
And you know what struck me was Bronny's reaction.
Yeah.
Pure joy, not a hint of arrogance.
Mhm.
And then in the interview, his maturity just shines through, you know?
Oh, yeah.
He's grateful for the opportunity, and he's focused on learning, and he's committed to growing as a player.
He's got that,
It's like he already embodies that growth mindset.
yes.
Always striving to improve, always hungry for knowledge.
Yeah, it's clear that he's been watching and learning from LeBron all these years, not just about basketball, but about life too.
You know, it reminds me of Ken Griffey Jr. and Ken Griffey Sr.,
Yeah.
another iconic father-son duo in baseball.
Right.
They both had amazing careers, but the time they spent playing together was something truly special.
Yeah.
Sharing a passion like that creates such a powerful bond.
For LeBron, though, this achievement hits on another level.
It does.
He talks about the sacrifices he's made because of his career missing out on everyday moments with his kids.
Right.
And he doesn't shy away from the tough stuff.
Yeah, he's honest about the challenges of balancing fatherhood with the demands of professional sports.
Yeah.
He talks about the missed birthdays, the school plays he couldn't attend.
It's a side of professional athletes that we don't often see.
Yeah, the human cost of pursuing a dream at the highest level.
Yeah, and that's what makes this win so powerful.
It is.
It's more than just a game. It's a chance to share his passion with his son to make up for some of those lost moments.
It's a beautiful example of how shared passions can bridge those generational gaps and create lasting memories.
And you can tell it means the world to LeBron to have this experience with Bronny.
You can.
There's this really touching moment where LeBron tells Bronny to play carefree, don't worry about making mistakes. Such simple advice, but so profound.
It's more than just fatherly advice, you know?
Right.
It's a key to unlocking peak performance in any field.
Really?
Think about it when you're not weighed down by that fear of failure.
Right.
When you allow yourself to play with that childlike joy and freedom, that's when you're truly in the flow. That's when creativity flourishes and breakthroughs happen.
Yeah.
Athletes call it being in the zone. Musicians might describe it as finding their groove.
Right.
It's that state of effortless focus where you're not overthinking. You're just being in.
It makes you wonder how different our lives would be if we could all embrace that mindset.
You know, there's a whole field of psychology dedicated to this idea of flow state. Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi.
Okay.
He's a pioneer in positive psychology, and he spent years researching this phenomenon. And what he found was that people are happiest, most engaged, and most fulfilled when they're completely absorbed in an activity that challenges them just enough, that requires their full attention and skill.
So LeBron's advice to Bronny wasn't just about basketball. It was a life lesson.
Absolutely, and one that we can all benefit from.
Then he drops this reality check, reminding Bronny about the privilege of playing in the NBA.
Right.
Only 450 players get that opportunity.
Yeah.
And it's not just about talent. It's about dedication, sacrifice, perseverance.
He's instilling in Bronny a deep appreciation for the journey, for the hard work and dedication it takes to reach that level.
For sure.
It's a reminder that nothing is guaranteed.
Right.
Every opportunity must be earned.
And you can see that Bronny is absorbing every word.
Hey.
He's got the best mentor in the game, that's for sure. And then LeBron says something that just stopped me in my tracks. He calls Bronny his lifeline.
Wow, what a powerful
I
statement.
know, right?
It's loaded with emotion.
Yes.
And it speaks volumes about the depth of their bond. It's more than just father and son, you know?
Right.
There's this shared passion and a mutual respect.
Yeah.
And just a deep understanding of the sacrifices they've both made to get to this point.
And think about the impact this must have on Bronny.
Oh, yeah.
To have his dad, a global icon, express that kind of vulnerability and love, it's a powerful message about what truly matters.
Speaking of impact,
Yeah.
this moment also highlights the influence LeBron has, not just on aspiring athletes,
Right.
but on anyone chasing a dream.
Yeah.
He's showing the world that it's okay to be vulnerable, to express your emotions, to prioritize family.
He's redefining what it means to be a role model on and off the court.
And it's not just what he's saying.
Right.
It's how he's saying it. There's a genuineness to his emotions, a humility that resonates with people.
He's not afraid to let his guard down, to show the world that he's a human being, just like the rest of us.
It's a refreshing contrast to the often polished personas we see in the media.
Yeah, this brings us to another interesting point from the interview.
Okay.
LeBron reminds Bronny, and really all of us,
Right.
that this opportunity to play in the NBA is a privilege, not a right.
It is.
He emphasizes that only 450 players get to experience this.
Right.
And it's earned, not given.
It's a powerful reminder to appreciate the journey,
Yes.
to acknowledge the hard work and sacrifice it takes to reach this level.
And you can see that Bronny is taking it all in absorbing these lessons from his dad.
He is.
He's learning about gratitude, about the value of perseverance. These are lessons that will serve him well on and off the court.
It makes you wonder what other lessons Bronny is picking up along the way.
Like what?
Think about the conversations they must be having.
Yeah.
The insights LeBron is sharing about handling pressure, dealing with criticism, staying focused amidst distractions.
It's like having a front row seat to a masterclass in basketball and life.
And LeBron's not just talking the talk.
Right.
He's walking the walk. He's showing Bronny through his actions what it means to be a leader, a teammate, a professional.
And this whole experience must be pushing Bronny to elevate his own game,
Oh, for sure.
inspiring him to work even harder to strive for greatness.
There's this concept in psychology called the Pygmalion effect,
Okay.
where higher expectations lead to increased performance.
Interesting.
Essentially, if you believe in someone's potential, they're more likely to live up to it.
Right.
And I can only imagine the positive impact LeBron's belief in Bronny is having on his development as a player.
It's a powerful example of how mentorship can shape a young person's trajectory.
Absolutely. And it's not just about talent.
Right.
It's about creating an environment where that talent can flourish,
Yeah.
where someone feels supported, challenged, and inspired to reach their full potential.
And we're just witnessing the beginning of Bronny's journey. Imagine the possibilities, the growth, the triumphs that lie ahead for him.
It's truly exciting to think about.
It is.
And it's a testament to the power of dedication, of pursuing a dream with unwavering passion.
This whole story has been an emotional roller coaster.
It has.
From the thrill of victory to the profound bond between this father and son.
Yeah.
It's hard not to feel inspired.
It's a reminder that even amidst the intense pressure of professional sports, the human element shines through.
Yeah.
The love, the support, the shared passion. That's what makes this so much more than just a game.
This deep dive has really highlighted the importance of shared experiences.
It has.
LeBron might have achieved incredible things individually,
Right.
but this accomplishment with his son seems to carry a different kind of weight.
It does, and it makes you think about the dreams you might pursue with that kind of unwavering dedication.
Yeah.
And who you would want to share that journey with.
Like who?
A mentor, a friend, a family member.
Because sometimes the greatest journeys are best shared.
They are.
This deep dive into LeBron and Bronny's win has been something else.
It has.
We've talked about preparation and mentorship and flow state and their bond as father and son. But you know what I keep coming back to?
What's that?
LeBron's joy and pride. It's amplified because he gets to share this success with Bronny.
Right.
It's like it transforms an individual accomplishment into a shared legacy.
It really makes you think about the people in your own life who you'd want to share your successes with,
Yeah.
your biggest cheerleaders.
Right, like who inspires you to reach higher?
Exactly.
So as we wrap up this deep dive,
Okay.
I have a question for you listening right now.
I'm listening.
What dream would you pursue with that same level of dedication? And who would you want by your side during that journey?
It's such a powerful question, and I think LeBron and Bronny's story reminds us that pursuing a dream is even more meaningful
Yeah.
when we have someone to share it with.
Someone to celebrate the victories with.
Right, someone to be there for you during the setbacks.
To push you.
To push you to be your best.
It's about finding your team, your tribe, your people.
Yeah, the ones who believe in you, who challenge you, who inspire you.
So as you go about your day today,
Okay.
think about that dream that's been in the back of your mind,
That thing you've always wanted to do,
but maybe you haven't had the courage to pursue.
and ask yourself,
Yeah.
who would I want with me on that journey?
Because sometimes the greatest adventures are best shared